There is something really beautiful about the spirit of Christmas because traditionally it's the one time of year that we all stop what we're doing and start thinking about others. And I'm not talking about presents under the tree. Aussies love to volunteer. At last count, on average, just over 6 million of us volunteer our time and effort around the country every year, especially at Christmas. And here in Sydney's King's Cross at the Wayside Chapel, the Christmas spirit is thriving. The Wayside Chapel has been providing unconditional love, care and support for Sydney's homeless people and those on the margins of society since 1964. Every week, 600 active volunteers keep the place running 24/7, providing people with meals, showers, clean clothes and a place to sleep. And every Christmas, the Wayside volunteers put on a festive early breakfast and a huge street party for Christmas lunch for locals in need. But it's the experience of volunteering itself that keeps people coming back to the Wayside. With all the commercialism this time of the year, sometimes it can feel like we've really lost that true meaning of Christmas. But I've got great news. Just by donating your time or your money to a worthwhile cause, you can actually give yourself the greatest Christmas gift of them all, and it's called the Helper's High. People who volunteer report increased feelings of well-being with higher levels of health, happiness, calmness and self-esteem, and much lower levels of stress, fatigue, helplessness and depression. So have you got a big smile on your face after your morning?
When I start eating, I will be, yeah. Once we get through this part, it'll be okay, but I think I will be, and I think we'll go back to work with a smile on my face and look back on the day and maybe do it again next year.
Ruth, tell me, why do you volunteer?
I volunteer because it's a really good way to get in contact with my community, to give back. It feels really good and it's usually quite fun.
Of course, all this reciprocation of goodwill is well known to Wayside Chapel's Head of Community Development, Guy Cooper. Can you explain to me, please, the paradox of giving?
The paradox of giving is that if I give something away, our brain would tell us we have less. But experientially, and the research shows that we receive more by giving. Now, this is something that you can't teach, you can only learn.
And someone who knows firsthand the benefits of giving is comedian and author Jo Stanley. Jo, I hear that you love to volunteer.
I do, Lynette, and I consider myself fortunate to be able to do that. You know, when you go along and you volunteer for the Smith family and you're packing their food hampers, which they send out at Christmas time to lots of different families, and you go along to this huge warehouse and lots of people are there and it's just got a really amazing vibe and you're meeting people you wouldn't normally meet. You're connecting with lots of different people from your community and it feels great. It's just a fun thing to do.
So in the true spirit of Christmas, I'm here at Westmead Children's Hospital to meet some of the kids and their families who unfortunately will be calling this place home at Christmas time.
Unfortunately, Lynette, we would have hundreds of families that would still need to be here in the hospital for Christmas. We'd work really hard to make it as festive and fun as possible, but unfortunately it's still a really difficult time for families to be here.
Well, I've learnt a lot about giving here today. Look what we've got for you! Let's go!
Hello to all of you guys. We've got a nice surprise for you just in time for Christmas. Thanks to the lovely folks at Chemist Warehouse. This truck is full of some $10,000 worth of toys and presents to make your stay here in hospital just a little bit better. So come on, gather round. We're going to hand them out. Okay, Wally, come this way. Wally, I'll walk you forward. Wally's...
Annette, do you think that today has made a difference to these families?
Yeah, I think it's made a tough stay for them really a lot easier, and I think it will mean so much for them at Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.